In 1978, construction on a building site began to construct new UFO-shaped houses for U.S. military officers, but the project was abandoned in 1980 following a large spate of motoring deaths and workers taking their own lives. So what's the story? Find out more in this video, and please subscribe for more of all things spooky. In the Sanji district of New Taipei in Taiwan, 1978, the construction of a vacation resort got underway, aimed at U.S. military officers coming from their East Asian postings. The Finnish architect wanted a futuristic look to the homes, so the pod-shaped apartments looked suspiciously like UFOs and ahead of their time. As work continued on the Sanji houses, workers began dying from freak car accidents and ending their own lives. In 1980, and very suddenly, the project for the Sanji UFO houses of Sanji was abandoned overnight, and the buildings were never completed. The remaining site workers could not bear to continue working subsequent to the large host of deaths invoked on their colleagues. There are a few suggestions as to what made the workers leave the project, so let's go through them. Starting with the simplest explanation, it is suggested that the project money had ran dry, leading to investment losses for developers, Hung Kuo Group, who decided to cut their losses and pulled the plug on the homes. Some say they went bankrupt not far from completion and tried to continue the project in 1989 when they had obtained more capital. This is not one of the most common explanations, however the easiest to evidence. It is widely believed that the strange incidents killing workers on site began happening when the sculpture of the ceremonial Chinese dragon of good fortune at the resort gates was destroyed in order to widen the road to the buildings and improve access. Good fortune is believed to have turned to bad luck when the dragon took its revenge. Some believe that the site was a former burial ground for more than 70,000 Dutch soldiers who had taken to haunting the site workers for disturbing their rest. Among popular opinions, and outside of the project being cursed, it is indicated that the pods were not correctly insulated, meaning they would be too cold in winter and too hot in summer. Certain aspects of the properties were made from plastic, and not a very good insulator for seasonal use, and in addition, the area was known for earthquakes, which could have seriously jeopardized their future. In order to correct this so late into the developments would have cost a small fortune. Information about the deaths of the workers on site is very difficult to find, and given there were quite a few mysterious deaths, it's almost like this information has been purposely buried. The partially constructed UFO homes became a minor attraction for tourists due to their futuristic architecture, describing the area as a ghost town or ruins of the future. In 2008, the buildings were scheduled to be demolished, despite public support to keep them, but in late 2008, demolition work began on the site, and by 2010, the homes had all been removed or demolished. That was the official narrative, but people have been to the site since, and not only are some of the pods still crumbling away, some have been vacated by locals. The site was due to be converted into a seaside resort and water park, but as of 2024, nobody seems to know what the land will be used for.